Have you ever been thought as the nice guy in the friend group? Has a female ever told you you are just too nice? And today we're going to be diving into a very interesting topic on why or how or if nice guys finish last. And the interesting thing about is, in my personal opinion, I'll say that at the end, but in my personal opinion, I believe that nice guys is something that you should not be labeled as. And if you are labeled as a nice guy, it's never too late to change. I'm not saying go be a dickhead left and right. I'm just saying it is not too late to change. In this video, we're gonna have this is like this soft, simp, liberal video we got going on that brings single people together and they're gonna talk about their opinions. But like, to be honest, I ain't gonna have time for some bullshit. I'm just gonna call it straight as it is. It is what it is. Calling straight facts. Let's go.
Welcome to Counterpoint, where we've made it our mission to share conversations that are honest, unscripted, and grounded in real experience. We bring people with different perspectives to the same place for open debate and conversation. I'm your host, Ryan Price. And on today's episode, we have single men and single women. We now present to you Counterpoint. Nice guys finish last. We'll start by bringing up everyone that agrees now.
If you don't agree,
bro, you saw how that whole girl came forward? It just tells you, like, the reason why nice guys finish last, in my honest opinion, I believe it is because girls do not like predictable outcomes. A relationship is it's not supposed to be perfect in a world, and that's what nice guys represent. They're too predictable. It's like, have you ever, you know why people go to lottery or go to go gambling or go to the casinos? Is not the fact that they can win. It's the fact that they don't know that they can win. And that's what nice guys represents. Nice guys represent something that is a guarantee. And women, honestly, they will never publicly say they don't like nice guys, because it's something that it kind of is like a straw man. If you say, if I don't like a nice guy, I'm like, people will assume that you like the assholes of the world. And that's not honestly it. So that's why women will never publicly admit that they don't like nice guys. But like, it's the devil in the detail. Because things about nice guys is that, one, they're predictable, and two, it's just like they're kind of off-putting. Because we just know, like, that's not how the world works. Not everyone is just like always nice all the time. So let's hear this guy out and let's see what he got to say.
agree with this, just be wary of what is all over Netflix, propaganda on social media, etc. I mean, there's a reason why majority of the women watch like movies like or shows like The Vampire Diaries, and they're obsessed with the bad guy Damon, and then Damon becomes good, and now they're all back on Stefan because he's the bad guy. I mean, it is literally a term.
Bro might be watching that show too much. He knows too many characters, but hey, it is what it is.
That is known and thrown around society today and has been around for years on years. I mean, perfect example is, like, I have a couple guys that they're just extremely good gentlemen, treat they court their women, they take care of them, and the woman could just throw it right in their face like, yeah, sorry, you're too nice for me, and then they just leave them.
I feel like he kind of just said all of it, to be real. I mean, I feel like in a couple times in my experience that's happened where I've been nice to a girl, and then like obviously like she passed me up for some dude who was like just trash, and like you chalk it up to the game. But
let's see his reason. I think I know why let's just see here's what reason.
Like, I've also had friends who have been in the same situation, so I feel like if it hasn't happened to you, you at least know somebody that it's happened to. So I do think it's a real thing.
I'm assuming the question is nice guys as in the guys on social media that whine about, oh, I'm such a good guy, I don't understand why no girl wants me. They do. Some of them. They do finish last, but for good reason. They're usually not the best mates.
Bro, spot on. I mean, if you're a dude and you're complaining like, oh, I'm so nice, I'm so this, doesn't she want a gentleman? Every girl wants a fairy tale, but every girl does not want to be in the fairy tale. For example, like the Disney movie, as he brought up other movies like that, Beauty and the Beast. It's kind of like that in real life. Dudes are depicted as the beast, and the beast is supposed to be some big monster, but it's also gentle to the beauty. So the way that it is laid out is like, sometimes, like, bro, like, if you're too nice to her, she just gonna like think you will, like, I got you, I'm gonna put you in my pocket. I can always pull you out whenever I want. Like, bro, no, like, you want some type of evasiveness to it. Not everybody knows, like, if a female thinks that she got you and she can have you anytime she wants, she's not gonna value you that much. And that's just how simple economics go. Supply and demand. You should supply and demand your time and your presence. It's one of those things that women or men don't really understand, that on the natural front. It's there. It's written on the front page, but nobody wants to see it. And it's part of the cat and mouse chase of the dynamics of relationship. Like, the reason why nice guys don't really get the girl is not because they're nice. It's because niceness is the only thing that they have to offer. And niceness is the only thing that you have to offer. Like, bro, like, she ain't really, like, she has other options. Like, you can be a nice guy, but you gotta stay on 10. But let's hear what this bro got going.
Know what I mean? They're obviously whining and crying for a reason. Like, from what I see, not statistically, but from an anecdotal perspective, to kind of build up what you were saying, like, the female fantasy is that guy who has that capacity for violence, that tameable monster kind of thing. We hear about that, I'm sure, on social media all the time. But I think those guys, they just haven't, either they are not tameable or they definitely just don't have that capacity for it. You know what I mean? They're those guys that, like, yeah, oh, he can never hurt a fly. Well, that's not good, because sometimes you have to be strong. You have to be tough. One, life is hard, and two, if she wants to pick a mate, she's gonna want to pick a guy, like a traditional woman's gonna want to pick a guy that can defend her and her children that she might have one day. She's not gonna pick some guy who's keyboarding up and complaining about, oh, girls don't like me, it's because I'm 5'11". Well, I'm 5'10", and I can still talk to women. It's not that hard. Just because you're not 6 foot, you know, they're looking for that.
It is easier when you're taller. I ain't gonna cap, but hey, I've seen some of the shorts do post some tallest girls, so it happens. It happens. It's all about confidence, bro. Just be like, shit, I don't know. It is easier when you're taller. Like, I'm 6 feet, and I can tell you, like, right now, like, sometimes the height does play. Like, when she's looking up at you, it's just like, you know, it's just like, it's a different feeling. But I honestly don't think if I was 5'7", I think there's some girls I'll automatically cross off. But at the same time, it's just like, you never know. You just never know.
Tough guy that is able to still be a gentleman. So yes, do nice guys finish last? The stereotypical kind, yes. Is it good that they finish last? Probably.
Okay.
I would argue too that majority of the time, like, we're not saying that good guys don't always finish last. It's just the simple fact that, like, that term exists. And a lot of the times, like, what comes to mind for me is, like, the term simp. Like, that's our good guy.
Those are the good guys.
Definition in today's
Nice
society.
guys.
So a lot of the times women look at guys and they're like, I don't want to be, like, overly pedestalized by this man. You know, I want somebody that's individual and takes care of his needs, and then.
Yeah, but bro, speaking straight facts, like, it's one of those push and pull. A relationship should be push and pull. And what nice guys represents, and if you are one of those nice guys that always does the right thing, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't do the right thing, it's just how you deliver the goods. You can still be nice, but the way that you deliver the goods is on the spectrum of her saying like, oh, I like that, or I've seen that too many times, and I'm good. Nice guys are scary. Nice guys are scary. Like, for us men, the opposite, the version of a nice guy for a female is like an easy girl. Like, easy girls are like, they're fun, they're crazy, but like, in your back of your mind, you're like, damn, like, shit, my shit about to be burning the next morning. Like sometimes it's like, in your head, you thinking like, yeah, I can take this, I can crush this, but like, at the same time, like, how many other dudes has she been with? You know, like, how do you want to be the first one in the line or the last one on the train, bro? Like, come on, man. Like, so, like, I totally understand what bro is saying. Like, nice guys represent something that is stable, something that is, like, on paper, it sounds good, but now sometimes some things on paper don't really feel good, you know?
Okay. And just whoever would like to start over here.
I think I agree with what you guys said about putting a woman on a pedestal can kind of be a red flag. Past relationships,
She a freak. I can just tell, bro. Like, it's like, sometimes people, I wouldn't just be saying like men or women, sometimes people put out a front that they actually don't want. It's like they put up a fence that they want you to jump over. And her fence is like, I can assume her fence is probably like, she's wearing like business clothes to a general talk. Like she probably, I don't know. She's like, I'm this top shit alpha female, alpha whatever, type A personality. You either get on my time or you fall back. But at the same time, she wants somebody to like little bro her, if you know what I mean. That she wants a big dog. She wants to be the little dog to the big dog. You know what I mean? So yeah, she's putting up a front. I can tell like right now, like she's the type of girl that probably is like feels like she's on point, boom, 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 while she's damn near a freak. She a freak.
Nice guys in those, they did put me on a pedestal, and I feel like the lack of ambition for their own personal goals was a red flag. I'm a very ambitious person. I'm very career focused. I'm the youngest manager in my company and district manager. And so to have someone that settles for bare minimum, to me, that's a red flag. I have a lot of goals and dreams, and for someone that just kind of goes along with those but doesn't have their own, I think is a real turnoff for me. And I think that's what happened with those nice guys.
Okay, I feel like there's so many layers to the.
I'm not gonna like this chick. I'm not gonna like her whatsoever. Okay, she represents delusion, which is fine. Everyone has their opinion, but the world that she lives in is not real. Just hold that for a second. The world that she lives in is not real. So all her arguments is based off of false logic. She does not live in the real world. So I can already tell just by the way her energy is going. I can already tell that she does not live. She lives somewhere else. She doesn't live on Earth. All her points are invalid because I don't think she lives in the real world. So let's hear her out.
The term nice guys finish last, for example, you'd mentioned like simp. I've actually never heard any woman around me refer to another man as a simp.
She don't live in the real world, bro. She does not live in this real.
I also reject the idea of needing like a super masculine man that's going to come and save me and be my knight in shining armor. Yes, I'll read romance books where there's a strong man, but is that something that I actually want? No, when I genuinely tend to think of like masculine men or like
Bro looked at her like, what? She does not live in this. She doesn't live in this planet. It's okay. She's coming from probably a good place in her heart, but she does not live in this. She does not live in this planet, man.
Like someone who's overtly extremely masculine, I think domestic violence. So I tend to actually like a more of a feminine guy and
what she likes is not what she's going to like. It's like, I like this on paper until you bring me to there, then you're like, oh. But she doesn't live in this world, man. She does not live in this world. Like, what? Yes, feminine in the right areas, but sometimes at the end of the day, like a dude is supposed to be in a heterosexual relationship. A dude is supposed to be doing his job. He's doing his end of the bargain.
I've talked to nice guys. I would hope that my partner would eventually be a nice person, but because you are nice, you are somehow below the guys that are like pieces of shit. I don't believe that. I feel like the women that are attracted to that are attracted to the trauma of it all. And if you understand like how trauma plays in relationships, you'll understand that like if you're a nice guy, look for a nice girl, not a girl that wants to go there with you. And I don't think
Nah, G. There's no such thing as a nice girl. Nah, there's no such thing as a nice girl. Nah. Nice guys get probably ran over by nice girls. Because what nice girls will not do is tell you to move on. So you'll be sitting there in the cut for months, probably years, to a nice girl. But she will not tell you to move on. You, as a nice guy, you do not want a nice girl. That's probably your kryptonite. That is probably something that would stab you right in the heart. That is probably something that is just gonna, no, a nice girl is your worst enemy. Why? Because nice girls will not tell you what is needed to be said to you. If you're a nice guy, stay away from nice girls. Because what nice girls will not want to do is hurt your feelings. She won't. They won't. Stay away from them. I'm telling you. Stay away from nice girls if you're a nice guy. Go to a girl that's going to break the shit out of your heart. Go to some girls that's going to open your eyes, tell you the real truth of how female and male dynamics. Do stay away from nice girls. I'm telling you. Serious.
It's true that nice guys finish last. Again, I think a lot of guys frame themselves as being nice guys and then they go, I gave you food, why didn't you have sex with me? It's like, it's not really like, usually I feel like in most cases, it's just nice. There's usually like a devil tail hiding behind somewhere.
I want a good guy, you know, I want that quality, but they have to be able to, they can't just be so passive, you know, they can't just, it's kind of like the idea of like, oh, they're put on a pedestal, but what are you providing?
All right. What she really saying is she wants a nice guy, but in a general, I want you, but you're not too nice show. Girls in the day, they want you to be nice to them. Rule of thumb, be nice to them, but not to anybody else. If your girl feels like you're nice to everybody, that's a nah. Just be nice to them, but not to everyone else. Because the way that it works is if you're only nice to them and nobody else, it means that it makes them feel like this is not a general copy and paste nice person. This is a person that treats me and puts me at a higher standard than the rest of the people. So it's one of those things where like, if you're going to give a little game here, bro, like be nice to her. Don't like be nice to her. At the same time, don't be lenient to her. If she be on some BS, call her out. I think that's what women want. They want somebody to call them out. Women will always try you for right or wrong. They'll always try you. And it's up to you to be like, yo, bro, like, nah. If she on some BS, bro, like, be like, no, I'm done.
You know, it's like, great, put me on a pedestal, but let me also put you on a pedestal, match my energy. Like, let's put each other on a pedestal and build each other up. But I think, you know, there's a vast majority of women, myself included, that like, you know, good guys want to be treated well, but also want like a man that's going to meet their energy. Like, I'm a strong woman. I need someone that's going to match that. So I do like femininity in men. I think that's a wonderful quality, but there needs to be a balance. Just like within me, there needs to be a balance of my femininity and masculine qualities as well too. So it's all about balance and matching energy, I think.
As pertaining to the prompt, I feel like it's just a certain level of attraction because like, I feel like this is just me personally. I don't know if they agree with this, but if I see you and I'm personally attracted to you, you could be the shittiest person in the world or you could be the best person in the world. As long as I have that like attraction to you and you don't it up, then we should be cool.
Facts. Like, the more attractive you are, the more lenient people might be towards you. That's all it is. Take it as you will. But at the end of the day, like, if she's feeling you, like, you can be nice, you can be an asshole, she's still gonna feel you. But now how long the relationship lasts, that may come into later down the road about being nice or not. Like, is she interested? She interested. And that's how the cookie crumbles, bro.
Ooh. And then I also feel like it's just this certain level of like masculinity. It's the difference between being comfortable in your masculinity and feeling like very toxic in it to where you feel like you have to be this certain person or be this certain thing or women are going to look at you as you're weak or this, that, and the third. Like, honestly, like me personally, I do want a masculine man. I want a man to sit there. I want to be led. As a woman, I feel like my job as a woman is to be led, not to be controlled. But if you telling me I'm doing this for your good, I'm going to at least take a step back and be like, okay, is he doing this for my good? Does he?
She knows what she on. She knows what she on.
Even have the qualities to lead me? Is he even able to be put in that position? So when we talk about all these nice guys, it's like you said, the difference between nice and weak. It's like, are you just doing this as a tactic of control? Or are you doing this because you really want to see me shine? You really want to see me grind?
There's something I want to see what
Bro, she got it. She definitely got it, you know.